This conference will now be recorded.
So we have created a company, and in that company we did give me a minute. We have created a company, and then once it is created company, the setups related to GL, AP, ER, and then product information management, sales and marketing, procurement, sourcing, accounts payable, accounts receivable, cash and bank related setups all done, already completed. Okay, so one is purchase order we created, and then sales order created, and then vendor payment we have created, customer payment also we have created, check returns and deposit slip cancellation also we have created. Let me show you what we have discussed last week, and then we'll continue. Okay, so my special request to everyone, try to start speaking with your friends, anyone, your colleagues, try to start discussing Dynamics application. So you need to speak with the opposite person. Okay, you need to speak with the opposite person means try to speak with your colleague at least. If you start speaking, you will understand what you learned. So it's a kind of mock interview. It's a kind of mock interview. You need to practice. You need to speak with the opposite person. Okay, let me show you. Let me recap what we have discussed. So do you remember what is the company name we have created? Forgot.
APL.
About Private Limited, APL. About Private Limited we have created. So in this new company, we have created purchase order, we have created sales orders. Let me show you. We have created purchase orders. Okay, I think some of them has posted some issues. We'll see that one. If anyone is joined already. So let me open from the last. One is Alexander. So Alexander, is it clear your issue?
Yeah, that was old, sir. That was done.
Okay, good, great, fine. Vikas, whether Vikas joined? No, Vikas not joined. Dharmteja, not joined. Fine, Dharmteja, I think it is, while I'm creating a ledger setup, it is coming like this. Please, anyone help you. Because it is an overlap. What is the Vikas issue? It is field resolve account. So item related setups issues. Okay, fine. If they join, that's good. So anyone like facing challenges while practicing company? See, I'm telling you one functionality is like one thing. One of my student in the previous batch, she has created 5 times company. All 5 times succeeded perfectly. 6th time she got problems. 6th time she got problems. The reason behind, you will do some mistakes. That mistakes you cannot realize yourself. So 5 times she did company creation process. She shown me like clearly 5 times she did it. It is working fine. The 6th time she is facing challenges. So it does not mean like you have created only one time company, and if you verify if it is working fine, don't think like you learned everything. You will do mistakes. So first time what you will do, you will copy paste, means the steps whatever I have written, you will do the same thing as it is. Second time like that, the same thing. Third time you need to do yourself. So when I'm providing training to you, whether I'm taking any notepad, I'm creating my own. In the same manner, you need to create. You need to create and you need to practice and come back to me with errors. So what I thought, this 10 days gap, like 1.5 week, 10 days gap, you have created n number of times. That is my assumption, and you have succeeded. If not, you need to practice once again now. Okay, so the company creation process is most important. So the way how I am teaching means whenever I'm practicing in front of you, it is very simple, looks like very simple, but it is really complex. Really it is complex. Okay, so purchase order created, it was completed. Sales order created, completed. And then vendor payment we have done. Customer payment and vendor payment. Let me show you. Vendor payment we have executed. From Monday onwards, we will learn fixed assets. Okay, so already posted some transactions. Where we can see posted transactions, it is not showing here. We have posted some transactions, vendor payments, am I right, in this APL company, but it is not showing. Where it will show?
General ledger.
Sorry,
General ledger.
Posted transactions I want to see.
Here you can show the drop down poster.
You can go to the show posted transactions. So these many transactions were posted. One is cash payment, remaining all are bank payments. Now in this, few transactions are check returns also. So let me show you vendor. Let me go to vendor account, vendor accounts, vendors, all vendors. Okay, if I go to transactions, so if you click on here, it is showing all. If you click on open transactions, it will show you few. If you click on close transactions, it is showing here. Closed transactions means settled transactions. Settled transactions. Okay, let me close. I want to show you one thing small here. So let me go to this vendor. Let me verify the transactions. So if you go here, open transactions, it is showing 2500. If I click on close transactions, it is showing 500, 500 and 200. So one second, why it is showing 200 as well? Give me a minute, let me close. Otherwise, I would like to show you one thing very much clearly, like go to invoice. You can see here undo settlement. Undo settlement means settled transactions. It will show you settled transactions. 200, 200 was settled. Okay, so I want to show you one thing now. Let me create a new vendor. Let me create a new vendor. Suppose Ranjan, I'm just creating. Ranjan Enterprises, something. Okay, the vendor group I'm mapping. It is created. Now, if you verify the transactions, it is nothing. If you go to vendor, it is showing nothing, empty. Okay, now I'm doing invoice journal. Vendor invoice journal I'm creating. Invoices, invoice journal. Click on new, selecting invoice, journal name, vendor invoice journal, lines. Select the vendor. This is vendor 11. So I'm selecting that vendor 11. Ranjan Enterprises. Okay, invoice copy, it is something, date I have entered. Now suppose this is $800 I posted, and expenses, it is purchase expenses. Okay, this is suppose I have purchased A4 stationery. A4 stationery I have purchased. So for that, it is the invoice copy I have received. Now I am posting. Now if you go to the transactions, once it is posted, if you verify the transactions, it will show you, first I am showing you balance $800 I need to pay. $800 I need to pay means $624, 624 euros. In euros, it is reporting currency is euros, no problem. Now, if you verify the transactions, it is showing 800. If you select all, it will show you 800. If you select open, it will show you 800. If you select closed, it will show you nothing because I have not settled anything. Okay, now I'm selecting all. So for this, we did payment. Payment journal, under payment journal, click on new, select the journal name. I'm doing vendor payment. Click on lines. Select vendor. Click on tab. Now I can select settle transactions. Now invoice, it is 800. That in 800, whatever it is there, for this 800 I am doing settlement. So it will show you the 800. I'm clicking on select. Click OK. So now I'm doing through check payment. I'm doing. So now check number is empty here. Nothing. Now I'm doing generate check payments, generate payments. So click OK. Here it is ICICI Bank is coming. I'm selecting Punjab National Bank. Click OK. Because for this method of payment I'm doing using a Punjab National Bank. So check number it is a 68005. Click OK. If it is any default printer, it will print to the automatically. You need to make sure like you need to select the screen. Okay, this is unable to find the path, printing path it is not found. It is not a big error message. Printout is failed. That's it. Check number is updated. No problem. Now I am doing posting. So once it is posted, if you verify the vendor transactions, I'm closing this one. Let me finish this one. Okay, it was posted. Now if you verify the vendor transactions, one is balance. How much it should show? 0, because I have paid. Okay, if I verify the transactions, it will show you two transactions. So if you click on open transactions, it will show you blank because there is no open transactions, both are settled. If you verify the closure transactions, it will show you both. Okay, fine. Now I'm selecting all. Suppose if you verify the voucher, it will show you the voucher. Invoice is posted initially. One is payment, one is invoice. So this is payment. It is vendor account versus bank. My bank balance is decreasing. If it is invoice, so expenses account data to vendor account credit. Expenses account data to, this is expenses account data to vendor account credit. Fine. Now suppose the check is bounced. Let me go to, if the check is bounced, how to do the cancellation of this check? Can anyone guide me? Where I have to do, what I have to do? I'm expecting answer from you. I will wait for you. If the check is bounced, what I have to do? Anyone please? Do you remember or not remember at all?
Believe we have to go to the functions and then void the
So where I have to go functions?
functions in the top in the same.
From here functions. This check is bounced. Last 2-3 days we have discussed. If the check is bounced, how to do it? It is not only for one person. I'm talking to everyone. Please, you need to practice. As I told you, without practice, you cannot learn this application. Whenever I'm teaching you, it is looks like very simple, but it is very complex. So if you want to cancel that check, you need to go to cash and bank management, bank accounts. You need to select the bank corresponding bank and go to manage payments, related information checks. So now this check 68005 is bounced. So that you need to select and you need to click on payment reversal. Select the reason. Reason may be any reasons. Select the journal name. Click on OK. Now it is pending cancellation. Now it is pending cancellation. You can go to payment reversal approvals, check reversals. One check is got created automatically. One transaction got created. And if you go inside lines, you need to verify whether the check is correct or not. Yes, everything is correct. Now I am posting. So check is reversed or cancelled, the cancelled check. Now if you go to transactions, if you refresh all, it will be 3 transactions. It will be 3 transactions. Now if I select open, then which one should display? Which line should be displayed? If I select open, which line should be displayed?
Original invoice line.
The third one, invoice line, should be displayed because check payment is done, but it was cancelled. These two are nullified. So if I click on open transactions, it will show you the invoice line. If I select closed transactions, it will show you payment and cancelled through journal. So now if it is a payment, we know the voucher, clearly the voucher, but while cancelling, we don't have voucher to see. Look at this one. In this, we don't have voucher to see. If you go inside, the voucher is not displaying here at all. For the check bounced, check reversals, voucher is not showing. If you want to see, you can see from here. It is reversal entry, exactly reversal entry. Understood? Okay, so now it is showing open invoice because the invoice is not settled now, because earlier it was settled against invoice, payment is done, but that payment is reversed. So these two are nullified now. And if you verify here in this one only, if you verify, go to invoice tab, undo settlement means settled transactions, it will show you. It is blank. The reason behind it is both are nullified. And if you click on settle open transactions means settle transactions, it will show you only invoice. Only invoice it will show you, the pending invoice. So you cannot do undo settlement process for check and reversal because that is tightly integrated. So it is not showing here at all, because you cannot do reversal process for like settled transactions, means it was transaction posted and reversed. Understood? Any confusion here? Is it clear? Any questions? So I'm expecting at least by Monday, please come with so many issues. If you are not coming, then I'm telling you frankly, in 2 weeks, I'm going to finish it. Max to max 2 weeks. Max to max 2 weeks. So this week and this week is going to be completed. So my intention is not completing the course content. That is not my intention. I want you need to practice. You need to practice and you need to come back to me. Okay, whatever you have paid fee to institute or me, whatever it may be, that should be fulfilled. So while joining, you need to verify how much knowledge the faculty or the trainer is having experience or knowledge. While leaving, how much knowledge I have gained from that faculty or from the trainer. How much I have gained, that is most important. If I have 100% out of 100%, if I have 95% subject, if you are gaining only 20% or 15% or 80% is your wish. Okay, it is your wish. So because now it is exactly your turn, you need to practice and you need to come back to me and you need to ask me many questions. So you are going to the river, and whether you want to take a glass of water, whether you want to take a tank with like, or you want to take a small vessel water, or you want to take a big truck of water, it is your wish. It is your turn. You need to practice and you need to come back to me, because no one is approaching me. I'm getting this error. So of course in the WhatsApp group it was posted like two, 3 members. I'm expecting many people to come back to me like, I'm getting this error, solve it. I'm asking puzzle to give it to me so that I will resolve. Definitely while practicing you will get different errors. So I'm frankly speaking, I'm the only one faculty. I will ask to create a company and doing all the setups. In the new company, do mistakes and try to ask me resolutions. Remaining faculties, they will not teach like this. Whether you have joined or not, whether you have paid amount fee or not, whether you have received or not, that is the only concern. Many people, 99% people. But I'm not that person. I'm not like that person. I want you to be practiced. Please try to understand. Please practice and come back to me. Okay, because if it is more people are there, I'm expecting the batch will be extended, but people are not asking many questions. If you are not asking, then it will be finished as usual at the earliest. Okay, fine. So I hope you are practicing. Now let me go back. Vendor invoice, in the very first session I have explained like 5 different scenarios. I have discussed 5 different scenarios can be done, but till now I have explained only invoice journal. Second one is purchase order invoice. These are the 2 only I did it. Am I right? These are the only 2 options I have explained. Now third point I'm going to discuss today, pending vendor invoice, whether I have explained or not. This one. Yes or no, at least. If you did not remember, at least you can speak no. Please. Yes or no. Fine. Okay. Silence means no, I'm thinking. So here, pending vendor invoice means, so invoice journal we learned already. Accounts payable, collapse all. Invoices, invoice journal we have practiced a lot. Next, purchase order we have practiced a lot. Now third option I'm showing you, pending vendor invoices. Pending vendor invoices. Pending vendor invoices. What is this means, pending vendor invoice? Invoice journal is without any item. Without any item. That means expense items like A4 stationery, tissue paper, water bottles, like many things I'm providing to my employees. that is without any item you are doing invoice. If it is a purchase order invoice means with item. Trading item means you are purchasing the item, you are selling the item, that is trading item. Now this is non-stocked product. Third option can be used, non-stocked product. What do you mean by non-stocked product? Let me show you. So pending vendor invoice, you can click on new. You can click on new. Select the vendor. Select the vendor. Any vendor is fine. Okay, I'm clicking on add lines. Look at this one, item number is not displaying here. Look at this one, actual item number is there. I'm selecting item. I'm selecting item. It is not showing, but we have created items. If you go to product information management, released products, products and released products. There are many items are there, but it is not showing. The reason behind these all are stocked products. These all are stocked products. Let me create one item. So I'm creating non-stocked item. Actually, the item name should not be like this. For understanding purpose, I'm creating like this, non-stocked item. Item only, but non-stocked item. What do you mean by non-stocked item? Means here I'm mapping item group. Anything is fine. Okay, here, and I'm selecting storage dimension group. I'm selecting tracking dimension group, but I'm not selecting item group. Click OK. So now I'm mapping non-stacked item. Non-stacked means it is item model group with non-stacked. Let me show you. Just give me a second, it is loading. Okay, here I'm creating new item model group. New item model group I'm creating. view details. I'm sorry, a little bit slower. Now I'm creating expense items, expense. So I'm removing this checkbox. Okay, I'm removing this checkbox also, otherwise I can keep it, no issues. Here main is this, you need to remove non-stocked product. If it is non-stocked product, click OK, close. Now I'm mapping this expense non-stocked product, means without stocked product. I'm selecting this one. Now this item will display here. Item model group without stocked product. This will show you here non-stocked product. Actually this may be something like calculators or something, because for my internal purpose I don't want to, it is I'm purchasing this material for my internal purpose. Calculators, take the example, suppose I'm purchasing 5 quantity, each one is $10. I'm posting, so I'm updating invoice number. Okay, let me map site and warehouse. So if you go to product, I need to map site and warehouse. And if you scroll up, you can click on inventory, display dimensions. Otherwise invoice line, you will find here display dimensions. Okay, here you can select site and warehouse and save setup. What is the benefit of this one means, if you select like this, it will show you in the line details here only next time onwards, so that I can select here only. Okay, invoice number I need to enter, and I need to enter the date, invoice date. Now update mass status, I'm posting. Without purchase order, we are doing vendor invoice. The same vendor invoice without purchase order we are doing. Now you can post. Now it was posted. So this is pending vendor invoice form. So if you verify on hand inventory, suppose for this one, once it is posted, give me a minute, it is posting. One second. So what is the error? Look at this one. It is account number for transaction type purchase expenditure for expenses does not exist. Yes. So I have not mapped the ledger account. Let me go to that account, because this is expense item. This expense item, it will not post to the inventory account. Let me go to inventory management. Setup, posting. So purchase order tab. Here purchase expenditure for expenses you need to map. So I'm mapping some expenses. Now you can post this in one. Let me close the error message and let me post now. Now it will be posted automatically. Okay. Now once it is posted, you cannot see from here. Okay, leave it. Now we have posted some product receipt. I mean to say we did invoice, but look at this one. It is not showing any transactions. Non-stocked product, I have done some invoices, I have purchased, but even though it will not show anything. If you refresh, it is not showing anything. For non-stocked product, it will not show on-hand inventory, it will not show transactions. Understood now? Now, where is this invoice? It will not show here. You can see, if you want to see the invoices, you can go to inquiries and reports, invoice journals. So it will show you all the invoices. So purchase order invoices, these all are purchase order invoices. Purchase order number is there. And this one is, if you go to lines, if nothing here means it is invoice journal. If you select this one, invoice lines are showing, then it means pending vendor invoice. This is also nothing here. Give me a minute. If you select here, give me a minute, just a minute. Voucher lines. Yeah, it is showing now non-stacked item. Understood? So purchase order means it will show you purchase order invoices. This you know. For these two, we have generated from invoice journal. That is the reason for that it is not showing lines. But for the last one, we have executed through purchase order invoice, vendor invoice journal directly. Pending vendor invoice we have executed. I'm really sorry. Pending vendor invoice, third option we have executed. So without purchase order or without invoice journal, we have executed. This is pending vendor invoice. While doing pending vendor invoice, we have selected item non-stocked product, that it will show you here. Got it? Any confusion? The third option we learned today. The third option, non-stocked product. So this non-stocked product we have maybe item, maybe service item also. What do you mean by service item? Let me show you. While creating item, it is item type item and item type service. It is both options are there. So here we can select service also. For all service items, it will be a non-stacked product only. Suppose I'm showing service non-stacked product. So item name, it should not be like this, but actually in real time scenario there will be normal item only. For understanding purpose, I'm creating like this. This is also service items means 90% it is expense. 90% it is expense. So this release product functionality is part of T&L. So you are learning partially but not complete. If you want more details, it is part of T&L. In detailed discussion happened in logistics, service and item. Okay, click OK. Okay, now if you verify, once again for this also non-stacked item, non-stacked service item. So if you click on validate, it is everything is okay. All fields are done. Now for this also, you don't have option to see the on-hand inventory or transactions you cannot see. Suppose I will post one transaction once again. Let me post accounts payable, invoices, pending vendor invoices. So click on new. Select the item, select the vendor. Any vendor you can select, no problem. Now, because I have created two items, one is item type item, another one is product type product item, and another one is service. So now it will show you both. These two are non-stacked products, service non-stacked product. It is kind of installation like that. Okay, suppose it is $15. Site and warehouse, as I told you, like last time I have selected from here, I have selected, that is the reason it is coming now. I'm entering vendor invoice number. Date. Now update mass status, post. Okay, so you can see the same as I told you. You can see from here also. From here you can see invoice journals. I think this one. If you go to lines, it will show you lines. Okay, understood? Any questions? So you have learned now today, third topic. You can do pending vendor invoice. You can do pending vendor invoice. In this, you can select non-stop, because this one, in this it is on-hand inventory will be shown. That means inventory value will be calculated and shown. Whereas for this one, there is no inventory valuation. It is 0. Because quantity is not updating in the on-hand inventory, it will not consider the value. It will not consider the value. Understood? Any questions? Clear this one? So Monday onwards, I will discuss with you about fixed asset module. Please be available. Fixed asset module will try to understand the fixed asset module. Just I will initiate today. So anyone has any idea what is the fixed assets? What is fixed assets? Or what is the difference between current asset and fixed asset? Any idea what is the difference between current asset and fixed asset? Any answers? Any please? If not, we'll discuss on Monday definitely about what is the difference between current asset and fixed asset. You need to understand first. Okay, we'll discuss on Monday in detail. From Monday onwards, if you are not asking any questions, most probably by 9th or 10th it will be finished. 8th to 9th, 10th. If you are asking me many questions, I will extend for any days. I don't have any concerns. Even 1 week, 1 month also I will discuss. Okay, so Narasimha is explaining like current asset is benefit is derived in 1 year or loss. Okay, fine, that's good. That is correct only as per theoretically, but we'll discuss in depth about what is the difference between current asset and the fixed asset. Of course, theoretically, whatever Narasimha has explained here, that is perfect. So within 1 year, you are going to use it. Current asset is benefit is derived in the within the same year. Okay, but I will discuss with you on Monday more arguments. Like I'm taking fixed asset, fixed deposit. I made 5 lakhs rupees fixed deposit 5 years. This is 5 years. I'm getting benefit for 5 years. Then is it a fixed asset? For 5 years, I have made it a fixed deposit in a bank. 5 lakhs rupees material, 5 lakhs rupees I deposit in the bank. I'm getting benefit every year, like interest something or something. So is it a fixed asset? No. Agree. It is not a fixed asset. Then what exactly the difference between fixed asset and current asset? So the definitions are correct. I'm not denying, but healthy debate. I will do it on Monday once again. I will start debating. I want many people, so I'm expecting like Monday will be many people will join. Okay, today it is only 1 day, and once again tomorrow and after tomorrow it is holiday. So that is the reason many people are not joined. I'm thinking Monday many people I'm expecting. So we'll start debating like what is the difference between current asset and fixed asset. Of course, in theoretically in colleges, teachers, faculties has explained something, but in our real-time scenario, we need to have more exposure or more knowledge in terms of business. Okay, so here it is. I will start argument, but that argument is not. Don't think like I'm blaming you. Please don't think like I'm blaming you, so that you will not your knowledge will be increased. What is the difference between? So I will argue like anything for fixed assets versus current assets. So I will make everything is wrong, but everything is correct. Okay, so I will discuss on Monday in detail. Okay, don't misunderstood if I'm arguing a lot about this one to improve your knowledge. That is my intention. Okay, we'll discuss on Monday. We can wind up the session for today. Of course, I'm stopping here for today 5 minutes before, but from Monday onwards it will be continuous. So next another 10 days it will be there. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Vikas. Yeah, Vikas, tell me.
Sir, is this are these classes which we have done? Are
Hmm.
these sufficient for attending interviews?
Yes.